Hello, family. Today we'll be discussing very interesting facts about a beautiful African country. Do you know that there is an African country that has never been colonized? Can you take a guess on which African country it is? Well, the answer is Ethiopia. I will be taking you on a trip around this powerful historic nation called Ethiopia. Welcome to Papa's Palace. If this is your first time watching us, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe to get more amazing content like this. Ethiopia is a country on the Horn of Africa. It is the oldest independent country in Africa and one of the oldest in the world. Ethiopia happens to be the only African country that has never been colonized. Yes, you heard me right. Ethiopia has never been colonized. In 1896, Italians were defeated in their first attempt to invade Ethiopia in the Battle of Adwa. This defeat of the Italian army made Ethiopia the only country to be free of Western control as at the time. But so many years later, on the 3rd day of October 1935, the Italians invaded Ethiopia again, and this time made the then Emperor Haile Selassie to go on exile. But notwithstanding, the Ethiopians kept resisting until the peace treaty of 1947 was signed, and then the Italians recognized the sovereignty and independence of Ethiopia. The Ethiopians went to war with dangerous animals and insects such as bees, lions, elephants, and cheetahs, trained to capture the soldiers of the enemy's camp, which enabled them to win all the wars of colonizations against them. Ethiopia is bordered by Sudan in the west, Somalia and Djibouti in the east, Eritrea in the north, and Kenya in the south. The capital city of this historic country is called Addis Ababa, which is also the commercial and cultural hub of this great nation. With a population of over 120 million people, Ethiopia is the second most populous country in Africa after Nigeria. Ethiopia has a GDP of over $112 billion. The Ethiopian currency is called the Ethiopian Baht. Ethiopia has 5 official languages, which are Amharic, Somali, Oromo, Tigrinya, and Afar. About 62% of the people are Christians and 34% Muslims. Do you know that the Rastafarian movement originated from Ethiopia and not Jamaica like a lot of people think? Another amazing fact about Ethiopia is that they have their own calendar. Yes, you heard me right. Ethiopia has its own calendar that has 13 months instead of 12 months. The rest of the world is currently in 2023, but according to the Ethiopian calendar, we are in 2015. Yes, you heard me right. Ethiopia is currently in 2015, while the rest of the world is in 2023. Isn't that amazing? Do you know that coffee actually originated from Ethiopia? Yes. Everywhere coffee is grown in the world today has its heritage traced to the ancient coffee forest in Ethiopia. So every time you grab a cup of coffee, always remember to be grateful to Ethiopia. Without Ethiopia, there wouldn't be any coffee anywhere in the world today. This is interesting. Ethiopia is a federal democratic republic composed of 2 administrative councils, which are Addis Ababa and Dire Dawa, and 9 national regional states, which are Tigray, Afar, Amhara, Oromia, Somali, Benishangul Gumuz, Southern Nation Nationalities and Peoples Region, Gambela, and Harari. Ethiopia has over 80 ethnic groups, but the 4 major ethnic groups of Ethiopia are Oromo, Amhara, Somali, and Tigrayans. The major industries in Ethiopia are agriculture, food processing, construction, energy, and tourism. Let me also show you some nice Ethiopian delicacies. We have the Dorowats, Shekla tips, Binyanatu, Tesiga, Eklafufu, Dulet, Tegabino Shiro, Fatira, and many other wonderful delicacies from this paradise on earth called Ethiopia. Another fun fact about Ethiopia is that the people there love to celebrate, and that is why it is called the nation of festivals. The largest annual festival in the country is called Timket, and it goes on for 3 days. Thousands of people come to the festival wearing traditional dresses, ceremonial clothing, and much more. Another popular sport in southern Ethiopia is stick fighting, or donga as it's called in Ethiopia. It's a kind of sport where men fight each other with sticks, and the winners of this challenge, or sports wins themselves potential wives. It is done to test the strength and zeal of men. So if you need a wife in Ethiopia, all you need to do is to get your stick, go to the street and fight like a man. And if you win the battle, you just won yourself a wife. That's simple. Ethiopia is also home to the longest lava lake in the world, called the Eta El Volcano, a lake of burning lava, just like you can see in the video. It has been like that since the 20th century, always burning like this, 24/7. You see the wonders of nature? Believe me, Mother Nature is powerful. This country is also rich in minerals like gold, copper, potash, platinum, natural gas, and many more. Ethiopia is indeed a wonderful place to visit. The next video may be a video about your country. If you don't want to miss it, you know what to do? Like, subscribe, and follow this page. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.